Premier Danielle Smith's stance against the provincial COVID-19 response drawing attention from health professionals, now pulling legal experts into the mix. Smith already saying there won't be any COVID health restrictions reintroduced here in Alberta, but now she's looking at pardoning those charged with public health offences during the height of the pandemic.
We have to get away from this attitude that we demonize those who make a different choice, and that's what we have to do. And if it takes changing the legislation to make it super clear that we're not allowed to discriminate on this basis, that's what we need to do.
Currently in Alberta, there isn't a pardoning process. That's something typically done by the federal government. And pardons only apply to people convicted of charges, not those actively facing them in court. So could the Premier create new legislation that would allow her to throw out legal cases involving provincial public health orders? Health law expert Lorian Hardcastle says there is a way to implement such a process, but highlights this could raise questions around government officials interfering with the justice system.
Many people would argue that it's inappropriate to politicize that process, and that if charges have been laid and they're working their way through the courts, that the Premier and other politicians don't have business interfering. That's certainly a common argument that I think we'll see.
This exact point already being argued by Alberta's opposition. NDP Justice critic Irfan Sabir said in a statement on Monday, "It is highly inappropriate that Danielle Smith continues to threaten political interference in the administration of justice and the rule of law. No one in the Premier's office should be supporting or encouraging the breaking of any laws, federal, provincial, or municipal. No one in the Premier's office should be suggesting they have powers that surpass the courts." No new legislation for granting amnesty has come forward yet, and there's no telling what the proposal will look like until it does. In Edmonton, Elliott Knopp, City News.